The budget of agriculture this year is 362.9 billion, 363 billion, and the entire budget is about 28 point something, so it's about 1.3 trillion. So we're generous by giving them more. But for me, let me go back to my position on agriculture. It's to say that the two most critical area in Nigeria that is actually giving us the crisis is personal insecurity and food insecurity. And by solving food insecurity, you would have done a lot in dealing with personal or human insecurity. Because today, from the all records, you have 38 million people on the verge of extreme hunger. And you have huge number of your poverty capital of the world. So by going to deal with food insecurity, you're going to invest in agriculture, which will solve hunger, which is one of your biggest crises today, being 109 out of 120-something countries measures hungriest country. You're going to solve your hunger. You're going to create huge job, because you've seen it as the biggest in terms of GDP contribution. It's actually the same thing in employment. So you're going to solve issue of unemployment, because it's going to employ more people. It's going to help your industries, because they have raw materials to process. The entire value chain is agriculture, processing, marketing, and of course, till it gets to the table where people eat. So you're going to be dealing with that entire value chain, which will create jobs. It's going to help you to deal with the issue of inflation, because the biggest contributor to inflation today, negatively, is food inflation. By having more product, you're going to bring it down. You're going to be saving money you use in importation of food products, again helping your foreign exchange stability. And if you export, it's going to help you to bring. So everything about agriculture is a win-win that you need to invest aggressively on it. Because by pulling people out of poverty and everything, you reduce the criminality and all that. For me, areas of agriculture, which deals with the third issue of development, pulling people out of poverty, health and education will receive not less than 10% each of the budget. And it's important. But if you look at what we have said about agriculture, if you look at your agriculture today, with a budget of 263 billion naira, in fact, out of that 363 billion, the actual thing that you're investing is 252.8, under 253 in capital budget. By the time you add 160 for new jet, 21 billion for new VP house, 15 billion for Library of National Assembly, 15 billion for their clinic, and all other furnishings, you find out you have actually 250-something billion for the entire country to solve issue of hunger. In fact, the overhead for the entire agricultural ministry is less than 10 billion, which is about the money you have spent, about 50% of the money you spent just in housing the vice president.